Good morning, I'm Sunetra Choudhury, political editor of the Hindustan Times, bringing you the best from our pages on Wednesday, April 29th. Our top story is about the numbers. The numbers as they stand right now, the number of people infected in the country stands at 31,329. The number of dead has crossed the 1,000 mark and stands at 1,007. So if you look at the numbers, then it went from 20,000 to crossing the 30,000 mark in a week. Well, how does that sound? The cases are growing according to these numbers, but not exponentially. The good news is that India's fatality rate at 3.17% is lower than the global one of 6.9%. So that's the good news. The second piece of news, unfortunately, also about numbers, but not good news, because Moody's analysis has put India's growth rate and revised it for 2020 at 0.2%. Last month, they had released that India will grow at 2.5%, but they're saying that all G20 advanced countries even are expecting to shrink their economies by 5.8% in this particular year. Fitch, their rival, has said that while all countries are expected to get this kind of a financial hit, how they all cope with the post-COVID financial crisis will differ from country to country. We know very little about corona vaccine, but experts are now saying that it could be that coronavirus is here to stay. It may come back every year and become like the seasonal flu, which actually claims hundreds and thousands of lives across the world. They're saying that the peak infection could come back every winter. The only solution is that we have a good vaccine which may eventually eradicate it. The next story that we have for you are concerns across the country that children are missing out on their regular vaccines. So vaccines for diseases like tetanus, diphtheria, hepatitis are suspended in many states because regular immunization has been suspended in those areas. So the health secretary has written to all states to continue them. At the moment, you're still seeing 90% coverage, but there are fears that a lot of children are missing out on it because the health workers who work at them are now busy in fighting corona and doing social service and community work in getting to those people who are suffering from COVID-19. And finally, if you've been experiencing slow internet speeds while working from home, well, it's not just your imagination, it's because they have been the slowest in the last 2 years. This is across telecom operators, and both upload and download speeds have been the slowest. Of course, this is according to March data, so hopefully April will show that speeds have improved. That's all the news updates for now. Keep tracking them on hindustantimes.com.